Sir Alex Yam.
Chairman, amid the closing borders and lockdowns and the gloom due to the pandemic, paradoxically, the Middle East has shown some promise of peace in the region over the last 1 year. The Abraham Accords normalized relations between Israel and the UAE as well as Bahrain. And in another chapter in the region, Saudi Arabia and 3 other Arab countries have reinstated diplomatic relations with Qatar 3 years after ties were cut with Doha. These agreements would perhaps signal a major shift in Middle Eastern geopolitics, which has long been characterized by the refusal of Gulf Arab states to engage in talks with Israel. The agreement can perhaps motivate additional Arab nations to negotiate bilaterally to normalize relationships with Israel. There are, of course, others who feel that the agreement would again ignore the most controversial regional issues, such as the Palestinian question or the fraught relationship with Tehran. Singapore and the Middle East have always had high-level exchanges, economic cooperation, and people-to-people linkages. There are exchanges in a number of sectors, including healthcare, governance, culture, and the environment. We have the Gulf Cooperation Council Singapore Free Trade Agreement, and we are the first country outside of the Middle East to conclude an FTA with the GCC. We also have good relationships with Israel, and the Singapore-Israel Industrial Research and Development Foundation has been supporting joint industrial R&D projects between companies from both countries. Yet, while peace portends well for the world, we are reminded that the region is still very much a tinderbox with the new U.S. administration's tense new relationship with Saudi Arabia, continued acrimony with Iran, and unease with some of the Israel's administration's policies. Given these major developments in the Middle East, what are the implications for our foreign policy?